Hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where we check to see if everything's working. The exciting part of the video, as I say. And let's see if we're it looks like our chat is working. And it looks like we are getting video playback as well. Fantastic. Okay, so hi, I'm Chris and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade your character by progressing those. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so we're getting quite close to the end now. We'll see how much longer we've got left as we go and progress. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week for probably a couple more weeks, maybe 3 more weeks, see how we get on. So feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is more than welcome. So we've got 5 quests left to do, pretty much. So we'll see how long we get through to those. Last stream we upgraded our armour. We're now wearing all bare leather armour. We've got that in our character board here. Down here we're now bare leather. We've got a bunch of food items still that we can sell off, and we can even do some more cooking to get some more gold if we wanted to. We bought a bow, a short bow. We've got a quest item that still needs. We need to figure something out with that. We're now on Dream 9 out of 10 from our Dream deck, which is the main story. Our inventory, we're on the last day of our inn rental, so I believe we have to wait until at the end of this in-game day to be able to restore that to get this extra space. The weather's okay, and we've still got our little map from right at the beginning of the playthrough. It tells us roughly where everything is. So we've got our 12-sided die as our character marker and our map card. We're at the inn at the moment. So this is what the map card looks like. In the top left corner we've got the number of the card, and then numbers for north, east, south and west if you want to go in those directions. There's also a buildings deck, so if you get to a map card with a building you can check who is inside and then interact with any of those characters. So we are going to go to the pub to sell our food. We got 23 gold and we want to get a bit more. We want to upgrade our intimidation once and possibly our lock picking as well. There's another quest that requires us to upgrade our lock picking to a certain extent, and we need lock picks for that too. We really haven't done much lock picking. I've decided that I need to maybe incorporate more random chests into the game. I guess you're not going to find them lying around. You can steal items from inside buildings, and one of those items on a certain thing that you steal, object that you steal from, has a treasure map. So they have sunken treasure that will have that in. Otherwise, fishing has treasure chests in it. That's the only other way of getting treasure chests so far in the game. So I don't know, lockpicking, we haven't interacted with the stealing mechanic very much because there's a possibility for it to be quite punishing. So I'm tempted to change the way those rules are to encourage people to steal perhaps a bit more. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. We've got boar hide left in our satchel, so we want to sell this because we're not going to use that for anything. I don't think hide we can keep in our inventory space, although I don't see why not. You're not supposed to be able to keep things that can perish, so no food, no weird loot from various animal parts. Like we've got a whole bunch of eyes from killing some night stalkers in the game. We've got worms and maggots that we can't store. But hide, boar hide, can we store that? Maybe we can store boar hide. If we can store hide, then that's potentially quite a lot of money though that we can then store in our inventory, because if we keep the inventory space, we stock up 5 of these in each one. I think they're worth 10 gold each. Maybe hide, you can't. How much is hide? Boar hide sells for 5 gold, bear hide 10, wolf for 15. So in theory you could stock up on loads and loads of bear hide, and you could have hundreds of gold just waiting for you. So I'm trying to make it so you can't just break the game by doing that. So let's say bear hide can't be there, so we're going to go over to the tanners and then come back again. Tanners is going to be a few cards over, then we're going to the pub, then we're going to go talk to the harbour master's sons, who will teach us intimidation, and then we need to go to the tailor actually, so we might as well go to the harbour master's sons first and the pub first before we sell this stuff. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so yeah, let's do that, and let's go to the pub and sell some stuff so we've got a bit more money. Here are our map cards. We got over 300 grouped in the 50s, so we want map card 134, so we just take that whole section of 50 and have a look in the top left corner for it. 134, so we're going to go down there and then we'll go across. So going east to west, west to east is always sequential, so that's helpful for packing things away and taking them out as well. Leave that there for now. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So that's our first half an hour of time in the new day. We're on day 6 of week 4. So we're almost done a whole month. I think we'll get through a whole month. The last time I played when I wasn't filming, just doing it at my own pace, was about a month of playthrough in-game time. I suppose it was quite close to that real time as well, because I was playing for longer than just 1 hour sessions like I'm doing with these videos, but I want to keep the videos reasonably lengthed. Reasonable length, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're at the pub, so I know the buildings, don't need to check it in the buildings card at the moment who's in there. We're going to sell some meat that we cooked last stream. So we've only got a couple. We've got a couple of great meats and we've got a couple of excellent meats. So I'm wondering whether or not to buy food or to use cooked meat as a way of restoring health, because you can. The good thing about cooked meat is it not only does it have its own amount of health that it restores, but it can be attached to one other food item to it, so you can restore even more. Let's just double check how much we get for all these. So we'll just go into here into the cooking section of the rulebook. What have we got? Great and excellent. So great meat, we get 16 health points for that, and it sells for 16 gold. So the big difference here, actually, you know what, I should probably sell for more gold. What have we got here? Maybe not. So we got a difference of 3s there, 4, 4, and then like 9. Okay, well, excellent meat, we've got 4 of those, which is very good because there's only a chance of getting that on a 1 on a 20-sided die roll, so we did really well to get 4 of those. They restore 32 health though, which is loads. Because it's double, we're doubling up the amount of health you get. So we've got charred, fine, good, great, and excellent meat. So it goes 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So we're doubling every time, which is a lot. It sells for 25 gold, which isn't loads. I mean, it's more obviously than anything else, but I'm debating whether or not to keep a couple of those for a fight coming up on a quest that we're going to unlock by upgrading our intimidation one more time, which is the plan. So 2 great meats, we will get 32. We've already got 23, so maybe we just do that for the moment. I don't know. I think I want to keep, because it costs 25 gold to get a hearty meal, which is the best health restorative. It restores 25 health, whereas excellent meat obviously does better, but it also sells for 25. but it's definitely better to have it because it's worth more than its sale price, I think. So let's just sell the great meats for now. That'll give us 32 gold on top of our 23, so that'll be 55. And it's 15 gold to level up. We want to level up lockpicking a couple times if we can. So that'll be intimidation once. That'll take us down to 40. And then we can have 10 gold left for upgrading lockpicking twice. Let's just double check what happens. I mean, I guess it's not lock. Is it lockpicking a separate skill to stealing? Is lockpicking a separate skill? Oh no, lockpicking is just this. It's the sneaking skill, right? Oh no, lockpicking skill. Here it is. Yeah, it's got to be a different skill. Yeah. So we roll coloured dice, multicolored die, for lockpicking, and you get a few of those chances. And so you get a re-roll, or you get to you just get re-rolls actually. So at level 1 you just get 3 dice. Level 3 you get 4 dice and a re-roll. Level 4, 4 dice and 2 re-rolls. Level 5, 5 dice and 2 re-rolls, and you're trying to match 3. So it still doesn't 100% give you 100% chance with that. So let's get ourselves up a bit so we get a re-roll and an extra dice. Yeah, it'd be good to get it up to level 4, but I don't think we have enough money for that. Okay, so we've sold our stuff, we've got that much, so we're going to go to the Harbour Master's Sons, which are just east or west of here. 30, 130, 130. Are they east of here? Maybe around here. 29. Maybe they're south. Well, they're obviously not west of here. That's definitely the pub. Oh, they're down 1. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. So time goes slowly when you're just wandering around, but it will quicken once you start doing skills or earning, basically any way of earning gold. So let's go down to 171. Well, no, let's not do that. I can't remember which one it's on, so we'll just follow the path. Following paths is usually a good idea. Ah, okay, there. That is the prison, so it's going to be 17T. Yes, there it is. Here we are. Yeah, we could have just gone straight down. Anyway, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter about time. We've got loads of it. Right, so at the Harbour Master's Sons, it's going to cost 15 gold to upgrade our intimidation. We can upgrade it to 5 as a max at the moment, so we're going to upgrade it to 3. And that's cost us 15 gold. Then we're going to upgrade a lockpicking in a minute. So like I said, that is going to take us down to 4T. Then to upgrade lockpicking, we're going to go to the tailors. We also want to buy some lockpicks from the guy. Put that over there for now. Yeah, we're going to buy some lockpicks as well. So we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We want 1, 3, 5. So just check the maps. The third one along. We want the fourth one to sell our boar hide as well. So we'll just say 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. And we're going up 1, 3, 6. So that first one is the baker's general shop. Just check it on the map. They're the tailors by the. We want to go to the tanners as well. So we're going to go all the way along and go up to 102 first. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a half hour used. It's only the first hour walking around. We're selling our boar hide for 5 gold, which isn't exactly super exciting, but it's 5 gold we didn't have before, so keep the raw meat and bear hide, because we still, there's a boar hide. Selling the boar hide, 5, it's not loads, but it's something. Keep those on top. So we're up to 45 gold. So I do have coins and a purse for this, but now I'm at the stage where I'm just doing it on that, because the novelty of using the coins is worn off, because it kind of comes and goes. The way I'm playing anyway, it comes and goes pretty quickly. There's a limit of 100 gold, so I tend to be earning quite a lot. I'm stocking up on raw meat, cooking a bunch of it, selling the cooked meat for loads, and then buying the upgrades straight away. So the money doesn't stay for that long, or have just a little bit left over those days. I tend to do a lot of stuff all at one go, which I guess if you have more gold you could stock up on, that would be less likely to happen, but I don't want it to be too higher or too much gold. You can just stockpile, really. We'll see how we get on. Right, let's go to the tailor's 103 next door. And our man Zilchek, we are going to buy, let's find him actually, because we need to buy off him. There he is. Some lockpicks. In fact, lockpicks cost 5, so that's selling that boar hide. Here's what Zilchek looks like. Means we can buy his lockpicks for basically free. So you got the quest that he's a part of, his intimidation, sneak levels, and the amount of gold, because you can steal from people. You can pickpocket people as well. So it's 10 for lockpicks, but you get 5 lockpicks. So lockpicks are the only items that you can stack in your satchel. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing with it, because it was going to be you buy them individually and you can't stack them, but I think that might be a bit ridiculous, although we're not, because you're going to use quite a lot of lockpicks, so I think it's probably better to have them in a stack of 5. See how we get on with that. It's 10 gold in fact for those though, and we're going to level up our lockpicking skill. Do we not haven't written that on him? Do we not level it up from him? Pretty sure it is. Just have to double check that quickly. Hunting, persuasion. Sneaking, intimidation, 15. Did we do? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we should just didn't write it on his card. Lock picking. So that's going to be 15, same as every other skill. 15 gold per level. So I think we upgrade this for a couple, 32 times, and we buy some lockpicks also for 10. So it's going to be 30, 40 gold we're spending, so we're left with 5 gold. 5 gold left over, but we're going to have lockpicking level 3. Okay, good. And we're going to buy some lockpicks. Where? Okay, I've got to find the lockpicks. We've never bought lockpicks before. I'm hoping they're just going to be in this one here where we haven't used them much. Lockpicks. Let's have a little look for them. We've got a lot of poisons. We haven't used any poison yet. We need to kind of do that as well, which would mean going into some caverns. Did I put it in with it? Might be in here with this lantern oil. Lockpick, yes. So we need 5 of these. Okay, lockpick, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we put them in with the lantern oil for some reason. Anyway, we've got 5 lockpicks. We'll see how well we do with that. I don't know how many chips we've got for lockpicks. So these can be stacked, but they do have to be individual because you're literally using one at a time. So we stack up our 5 lockpicks and then just use up one space. Tempted to drop these worms. I don't know if I need those anymore, but anyway, let's put the lockpicks there. We can't buy any more. We've only got 5 gold unless we sell some excellent meat, but we're gonna do some more on this quest, I think. Yeah. So we're looking at quest T. Quest T, yes. Double check what's going on with quest T. We were talking to Merwin, who is the innkeep. We've been tracking a bit of strap. Some beer shipment went. We found a bit of strap. We went to the tanner. He identified it as from a lady's glove, I think glove, lace, something like that. Then we spoke to a few ladies and we found one, Sarah, the farmer's wife, had it. She then said to us, well, shall I tell you what she said? Let's find Sarah so you've got a face to go with the with everything. So we confronted her about what was going on. So let's remind ourselves of what was going on. So here she is. She says, yes, okay, yes, it's from my glove. Not so loud, please. Let me explain. I didn't take that shipment, but I did see who did. It was late and dark out, but I know what I saw, and that was Arthur, Merwin's husband, carrying the whole crate as if it were nothing. I thought it strange, a bit suspicious even, so I followed him a little while. But then those creatures started lurking around, so I ran for it. Caught my glove on some thorns, nearly took the whole glove off. You can't blame me for that. Look, please, take this and don't tell anyone. So we took the quest item, whatever that was, we got rid of that and we got an apple pie. This was quite a while ago now. So anyway, so we then went to Merwin to talk to her and ask her what the hell's going on with your husband. And Merwin is a tough nut to crack. Here she is. So we went up to her because she has quest T6, which is there underneath in the quest bits here. So we said, asked her what was going on, and she says, my husband, well, he's ill, needs rest is all. Take T7 if using intimidation. So she has T6, T7, T9. So we didn't take T7 because we weren't at the high enough intimidation level. We have to be at the same or higher to intimidate a character. She's got intimidation 3. We now have intimidation 3. I'm tempted to make intimidation cost a bit more than 15 gold, but I'm not sure. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, Merwin, we are now intimidating you with our intimidation skills. Let's see what is going on, shall we? Here we are. So we've intimidated you, I'm afraid, old lady. So she says, something's the matter with him. More than just the drink. He's under some spell, muttering about voices and monsters. Says he can't sleep, so that's why he drinks, to knock himself out. He still fidgets, though, even walks about. Since he stole that mead, I've had to lock him in. The drink keeps him quiet enough, but I've had to put him in the cellar, so nobody can hear his groans. Oh, it's terrible. She walks you down to the cellar. Oh, wait, we need to be in the inn. Hold on, let me just get to the inn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at the inn now. Oops, not that it matters too much. Right, she walks you down to the cellar. Look, he's not himself. It's not him at fault. He's not himself. Please help him. She leads you down to the cellar. Oh, I've already said that. She walks you down to the cellar. She leads you down to the cellar. Right, anyway, please help him. That's where it should end. And it says take T8. So we'll see what T8 has to say. So this is just going to be a bit of description, so we'll get rid of Merwin. So sometimes the text in the quest is going to be descriptive, and sometimes it's going to be a character talking, so you never know exactly how it's going to go, how it's going to be split up, which I think is good, hopefully. So you see the body of Arthur lying in a stupor, groaning. Then he starts to convulse violently on the floor, breaking the empty bottles of mead. His head turns towards you, and his body suddenly moves in a motion too fluid for its size, on all fours, his mouth gaping and drooling. He lunges at you with speed. Encounter the host, or the beast. I'm not quite sure what to call him just yet. No extra bow shot or initiative or sneak, you should say on that. If defeated, restart T8, otherwise take T9. I've got to reword this because it says if defeated, but it really should be if you flee. It will take 1 hour of time, and then regenerate in. Okay. Or sneak. So, okay, we have an encounter. We have an encounter with one of the bosses. We already had another boss, well, kind of boss from earlier stream, and now we've got another one. These ones do not have artwork just yet, unfortunately. I have gone over the words a little bit darker, so hopefully we can see those. Right, so this is going to be interesting. So 3 squares, that means after 3 rounds we will reshuffle all the cards. I would like to move these up a little bit, just so we've got a bit more space. Let's try that. Okay, and 2. Right, so let's put Merwin. Well, Merwin can stay there. Hopefully we can defeat this guy, this strange abomination. How much health have we given it? 60 health. Okay, 60 health. We have got 81. Okay, we should be well prepared. We've also got those excellent meats that restore 32 health. We've got a healing tonic and a tasty meal that both restore 20 each, I'm pretty sure, yeah. 60 is a lot though. It depends how hard he hits 2. So we don't get any initiative, sneaks, or anything. He does not have a particularly broad range of cards, so if we flee, we lose an hour of time. We regenerate just on the same map card here. We don't regenerate. I mean, we just we are just on this map card. Right. Fingers crossed for this one, shall we? So they're ready to go. Here's our weapon deck. So it doesn't really matter. We've got our combat bonus from our species trait of turning any card into an initiative in case we need to do that, which is mainly used for our dodge in case we have to dodge a big attack. Gouge 6. Okay, it's just going to do 6 damage to us to begin with. Hopefully I shuffled these okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 for our starting hand. Fingers crossed. Let's bring this a bit closer. Fingers crossed we can take this guy out. We've got no poisons or anything. We've got backstab, crit, sneak, and a stab. This is a good start for us. They're not doing a initiative, so we can just go straight ahead. We've got we can go ahead and combine these cards once per round. We can combine up to 3 cards because we're using daggers. A short sword is 2 cards, and you can't combine any cards with a great sword. A bow, I think, is also 2 cards, short bow. So we can do 7 times 2, which is almost our best attack. If we had 2 sneak attacks, we could do even more, but only a couple more. So that's 14 we're going to do straight off the bat. but you only ever pick up one card. We've got a dodge, that's very good. So we've taken 6 damage. So we're down to from 81, 70. No, 75. We've done 14. I'm very happy about that. From 60 is going to be 10, 46. So we've done a good start. Good start to begin with. We've done not quite 20. If we do 20 damage to it by the end of this round, then we will he will gouge us. Just don't really want to do that. Tear apart. Reduce current health and defense to half. Okay. That's a big hit. We're at 75. What's half of 70 is 35. Round up. 38. Is that going to be an initiative? I mean, that should definitely be an initiative card, shouldn't it? Tear apart. I mean, the question is, can we dodge that? Can we use our species trait to dodge it or not? Reduce your current health defense to half. I mean, I think we can do that. I think we're lucky we haven't used our initiative. Let's do it for now. If this fight is too easy, then we'll have this be something that you can't block or dodge. So we've dodged that. That means we didn't. It's very good. We got that dodge. We're lucky to have the dodge, I think, in that one, in that instance. Dismember. Cannot attack for 2 turns and 4 damage. I've got a miss. I'm going to pick up. So I'm going to. How much is there? 14, 16. We can do 16 damage, but I don't think it's really any point. I'm just going to drop that. I'm going to take the hit anyway. So we take 4 damage. 71. Yeah, if this is, I mean, we were lucky to get, if we didn't get a dodge, then we would have taken that hit. So I think we were just lucky to get that dodge at the same time that this came out. That's very lucky. That's the end of round 1. I think that's just luck. I don't think we need to make that any more difficult. Right, we didn't do 20, so it's not going to gouge us. We pick up 3 more cards for our hand. Let's hope we get something decent. And we get a miss, a backstab. We've got a miss, which is not good, but we do have a crit, and we got a backstab. So we just need another like sneak attack or backstab. We can crit. It's not great. Frenzy, 10 damage. Okay. What am I going to do? I'm going to save my combine with the crit, obviously, so it's basically just a stab or miss for this. I mean, it doesn't really make too much difference. I think I'm going to use the stab, which isn't great. We'll pick up another stab. Fantastic. Right, so we're taking 10, so we're down to 61. It goes quickly. It goes quickly. We've done 2. It's down to 44. If it's doing 10 damage on a hit, these things go quickly. We don't have a dodge. We just got another stab. It's doing terror. Cannot move or attack for 2 turns. Oh, I said, yeah. So that at the moment doesn't go through rounds. That's why we still used it here. There's an alternative rule where it does go through rounds if you want to make your life more difficult for yourself. I cannot move or attack for 2 turns. You can drop misses for that. That's not a move or an attack. Ooh, we've got 2 backstabs and a crit, but we can't go for this turn or next turn, so it's going to do that. This is a miss, and we can't attack it though, so that's that done. So we've done not 30 damage to it. From 60 it'll be 30. Yeah, so okay, that's the end. We're lucky it did a miss. Last round before we reshuffled all the cards. We've got our 4 cards. We're going to probably do this 12 hits. Frenzy for 10. That's a lot. Okay. I don't know whether to wait, see if I get a better card for my critical combination. Oh, Greta. But then I don't want a card that comes up saying you can't attack. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. 6 times 2 is 12. So we take 10 down to 51. It takes 12 down to 32. Okay. We pick up 1 card. It's another crit. We can't use that. Jump attack 8. It's an initiative. We can't dodge or anything. That's fine. We're just going to put the stab down because we have to. So we're going to take 8 damage. So that'll be 10. Then we add 2. So we're at 43. We've done 2 damage to it. So it's down to 30. We pick up. It's another stab. Okay, this is not great for us. Gouge for 6, stab for 2. We can't use that crit because you can't combine more than once per round. So we take 6 damage from 43. That's going to bring us down to 36. 6, yeah. We've done another 2 damage to it, so it's down to 28. And that is the end of round 3. We haven't done 50 damage to it, so it's not going to attack us. So that's good. Although we do need to reshuffle everything. We'll just reshuffle it like this. So at the end of the first lot of 3 rounds, I think we're doing okay. We're at 36. You can't heal above your minimum. You can't heal above your maximum. Actually, that without sleep bonus. We had 8 sleep bonus and we had 62. So that means, so we had 62, 63, 7. So that means our max was 70. No, 69, 68. No, 71. Trying to figure 71. I think 71 sounds about right. It was a weird number. Fingers crossed. Oh god, fingers crossed we get some decent cards from in our hand. Oh my god, I hate this. So nerve-wracking. Right, and the beast, or the host. The beast, the host. I don't know what he is really. Maybe just call it the beast. The beast is probably better. Keeps it more ambiguous, whereas the host implies that someone's controlling him, and he is being controlled. But I don't want you guys to know that at the beginning of the game. Well, not the beginning, but in the fight. I want it to be kind of a bit of a reveal at the end. So we can get half health thing again. So it's diminishing returns depending on how much health you got. But if we don't get a dodge, then we can't dodge it. And we've already used our special trait, so we better hope we don't get it. Our special bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what we get first. What have we got? We got a crit, stab, crit, backstab. Okay, it's not great. The 2 crits you don't really want. So we can do 10 damage. That's not. We can get. That's not bad. And 10. Well, I don't really want to do 10 damage. Tear apart. Oh, I can't believe that first one. Oh my god. Okay, so we can't. It is an initiative. We made it an initiative for some reason. Yeah, so we lose half our health. We use half our health. Okay, so we've got 36. So that's 15, 18. That takes us down to 18. We're going to need to eat, I would say. So, the question is, how much do we want to eat? An excellent meat will give us 32. Yes, 32. I think I'm just going to do an excellent meat. A tasty meal. Well, let's do the healing tonic. Oh, the tasty meal both do 20. So let's do the healing tonic for now. That's in 20. That's going to bring us up to 38. Let's there go. Gouge for 6. do I want to do the 10? I think I want to do the 10. Yeah, because we're going to have a new round soon. So I'm going to do backstab and stab 5, times that by 2 for 10. So that's going to bring them down to 18. That's good. We're going to take 6. From 8 is 2. So we're down to 32. Okay, they've got. We're going to pick up 1. It's a useless card. They're going to do another gouge, at least that's only a small one. That's going to bring us down to 20. We're at 32, 6, 4, 6, 26. Probably want to eat. 26. So I can put the crit down, or I can eat a tasty meal for another 20. I'm going to eat a tasty meal. Going to play it safe for another 20. Okay, that's the end of round 1. Did we do 20 damage to it? No, we did not do 20 damage to it. We did 10 damage to it. Oh, so we did take that half damage, but it's actually good to get that when you've got low health. So that's quite an interesting part. We're going to pick 2 cards. We want another hit. You've got a dodge, it's not too bad. Jump attack, an initiative for 8. Oh, can't dodge it. I'm not going to crit anything together. I'm just going to have to drop a crit. You have to put a card down. Don't know if I said that before. You have to put a card down. So it's nothing. We just did 8 damage away from us. So that's going to take us down to 38. We're going to pick up. We want a decent attack. A decent attack. Sneak. Yes. Now we can do a big one. What does that do? That does 14. It's got 18 health. Okay. Okay. Frenzy for 10. Ooh, I'm going to dodge that though. I'm going to dodge it. Don't want that 10. I think that was wise. Oh, got another sneak attack. Okay. Miss. Haha! We're going to put 2 sneaks for 8, and then we're going to times that by 2 for 16. That's going to bring it down to 2 health. Oh, yes. We didn't do 30 damage, so it's not going to do anything to us. Next attack. We've got 1 attack left actually, so we'll kill it next attack. We just hope it doesn't give us anything too harsh. We did have to use, well, probably didn't have to use both of those food items. Gouge for 6. It's a new round, so I'm going to dodge it and backstab for 3. And stab for 5. So we don't take that 6, we killed the monster. Okay, well, that felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. We got a full weapon set, and we've got bare leather armor all up to level 3. So we've got we had to use a restorative, maybe not both. We had to use definitely one of those. And I was worried about what was going to happen, so it felt right. That felt fine. I think that was good. Although we haven't made a tear apart an initiative, but we did have to take it. But it's not so bad when you've got less health. I mean, it doesn't really do much when you've got less health, so it's quite an interesting mechanic that I think. There's only 1 of them in the deck. Right, we've killed the boss, the host, or the beast. Then we'll go with the beast. And we have lost our tasty meal. So we'll put that away. I think we'll go with just cooking food from now on. Where's a tasty meal? Ah, there we go. Hearty meals, yeah, they cost 25 and give you 25. Whereas the great meat costs 16 and heal for something. Can't remember. I have to check what the best thing to do for that is. Healing tonic that we got as a gift. Can go back. Healing tonic. That's really just something to buy if you're in the area of the witch and need something to heal you quickly. Gives you an option. It's always good to have options. So we're down to 38 health. So from what did we have? 80? We had 80. We had over 80. We had about 80, right? And we had to use a healing item, so it was a pretty tough fight. I think. Not the final boss or anything, so it doesn't have to be the most toughest of all fights ever. But we did kill it. So if we kill it, we take T9, which is the last of this quest. So Merwin, we have killed your husband, but he wasn't really your husband. He was a monster. Let's see what you have to say about that then. The creature begins to melt somehow, flesh and bones dissolving onto the floor in a mess of gore. Merwin trembles next to you. My gods, what's happening? That wasn't my Arthur, but some fiend. Please, you mustn't speak of this to anyone. They'd run a mile. Your help's paid your rent for the week, traveller. Yes! But I must get rid of all these broken bottles. Clean the place right up. Can't have a mess, not with lodgers just upstairs. No. Just needs a good scrubbing. Wash it away. Wash it all away. Reward: 7 days rent in advance. If already paid, receive it back in full if you don't need it, if you don't want it, basically. That is perfect timing. I promise I did that on purpose. I forgot what the reward is for this was. If not, or 50 gold maybe, or 50 gold. Yeah. So you either get the inn or you get 50 gold. Perhaps, yeah. It's always good to have an option. Well, that's the end of that quest. So we'll take the 7 days rent. That is the end of quest T. So it wasn't a particularly long quest, but because it had that intimidation lock on it, I mean, it's there as a block. So I don't know. I'm doing sort of the path of least resistance here, but I don't know. Some people might just go straight bulldozering into the intimidation. Right, quest cards. Let's put those away. Wow. Okay. Merwin can go away as well. Oh, that is perfect. So our lodgings are paid as of tomorrow in advance, if we need it to. Wow. Okay. Good. Amazing. What's the next thing that we need to do? Let's have a little look. We've got quest 15 has still got some bits going. What is quest, not 15, quest Q? What is quest Q? And quest R are big ones. Quest S is Alwyn using intimidation. He's intimidation level 5, so we've got to max out. We've got to spend another 30 gold for him, which we do not have, so that can wait. Quest 15. Oh, that was the end, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I remember. So quest Q. I keep saying quest 15. Quest Q is the one where the barmaid ran off, or got frightened off in a horse, south of where we were. No one seems to know where she is. Let's double check what the last. Here we go. What was the last thing that happened to her? Right, let's just double check that. So she sneaks into the stables. She gets on a horse. Then you hear the horse neigh loudly. You rush over towards her, and as you get closer, you hear screeches of bats. You can do nothing as the horse breaks through the black mass, galloping out of view into night, with Lily still holding on. Okay, we have no idea what happened. No idea what happened there. Okay, well, I mean, obviously I do have an idea of what happened there, but I'll have to figure that out. So that's another quest done. Wow. Okay, good. We're getting through these. So we've also got. We need some. Well, we want to upgrade our bear leather as well. So we also went. What was quest R? We went to GA. What brings you here? Markings. Ah, this was a stone rubbing. So let's show you what that is. This is the quest item we have. We got this quest item. We took it to GA, which is a scholar guy up in the north east. He says, what brings you here? Markings, a rubbing, a stone tablet. House crest places. This appears to have been a flower, but I'm afraid I can't tell you more. The old houses were many and varied, so it's a little tricky making out much from these rough lines. I'm more interested in the stars and sky than the crusty histories of our tiny continent. Right, so he's not going to help us with R. We need to find someone who can help us with R. And then we've got the quest V, the quest for the lockpicking upgrades that we did. This is the bandits. So he says, can you come and help us? Be good for everyone. Come down to our hut. It's at the southern end of the Greywood, which is the one on the east. Can't tell the others you're involved in a get Gil. Okay, you've got to sneak in and get him by surprise. There's the police stranger. Okay, so it says go to map code 198 and then we can do V9 or V8 even. No, V9. Oh yeah, we did V8. So V8 is Isabel's reaction. Okay, so we've got to find the hut in the Greywood for that one. We've got to find someone who's got any of that. Have a look how much time we've got. We've got 9 minutes. I'm tempted just to do a bit of hunting. I think we still want to upgrade our outfit. But we can do that over in the east side. I think we go east. We could do some fishing. Tempted to do a bit of fishing. And then maybe if we get a lot, we can try a lot pick. Let's go over here. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go there and get rid of these. And we'll do some fishing to finish off the stream, I think. And then we'll go into the Greywood and find the bandit hut. I think that's what we'll do. Right, let's put these away. 129, no, 107, oh, 103 and 102. And then 129. And then 170. Do this one quickly as well. Yeah, okay, I think, yeah, we're going to go south from here and then we'll do some fishing. So let's put it over here a little bit and up a bit. 162, start there. We'll go down south from there. 162, 191. Put it over a little bit. I don't think the fishing's too far south. 192. Then 213. Worth, yeah, we want to. I think we want to talk to the witch. 214, and try to figure out what we need for these poisons as well. So here's our little fishing node, our sea fishing node. So it's on the end of a little pier. Can't see the X's in the northwest and south area. I mean, we can't go that way either. So we'll do a bit of sea fishing to finish off the stream. So we'll use our maggots. I'm tempted to drop the worms. I don't think we want those. They're not worth anything, and we're only going to be fishing. I don't think we're even going to be doing much fishing anymore. I'm just using this to use up the maggots, which is much more. Yeah, let's get rid of the worms. That's going to be in the foraging. We haven't done any foraging for ages. That's really an early game thing because it's free. They're free resources. You don't really need so many free resources in the mid to late game. So we don't really do the foraging later on. Although there are a couple of items for poisons I think you get from the foraging. maggots. That's going to be the animal loop. We get that from Night Stalkers, so let's find those. There's the raw meat, you might want to keep that out. Maggots. So this is mid-game, really, fishing for maggots, and then end-game has been cooking so much, so far anyway. We want the bare hides at the top, yeah. Keep those ready for when we need them. Right, sea fishing. Probably one of the last times we'll do sea fishing. So let's get the sea fish out. Right, so we've got a bunch of nothing cards, and then we create a deck of 20 cards with some nothing cards, with some small, medium and large fish. We've got a fishing net, so we can catch the large fish now. I don't think we can use any of the small fish actually for maggots. We'll double check that. We've got medium fish and we've got large fish, and they are now chits. I think we're going to keep them as chits because you can't store them in your inventory because they're, you know, alive, and you can't. So, and they're quite big chits, so it means you can't store loads and loads of them and save up loads of gold. So we've got 2 small treasure chests, a large treasure chest, and an unidentified object that we're going to mix in as well. Now let's just double check how we make up our 20 cards. Maggots, sea, treasures, all the large, and I think it's all the medium. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will put these all together with 6 nothing cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, out of the way. Let's put these in. Give them a shuffle. So make a grid of 5 by 4 cards and pick them out randomly, and if you get a nothing card, the ones next to it also get taken away. So the idea, the optimum idea is to take the corner cards, but I found that when you find a fish, there's more often than not another fish next to it, depending on how well you shuffle your cards, I suppose. But these are just bits of paper, bits of card, not actual cards, so they don't tend to shuffle particularly well. Right, let's make ourselves a 5 by 4 grid. 5 along, and you can do this any way you like. 4 down. That should fit in. I always start off in a corner anyway. See how we get on. And you got to think: are you going to have cards similar to each other, next to each other? I think it's 6 cards that we can take with maggots. 6 cards we can reveal, yeah. Alright, start here. Yes, a large treasure chest. Well, I'm hoping it's not locked really, but we'll go next to that as well. Large fish, fantastic. Bonnet head shark, that is 40 gold. Should we do another one? Small treasure chest, that's 3. Go on in, go on in. Ah, nothing. So we take the ones next to it. Push my luck too much. That's 4. Should we go down here? Medium fish. That's not bad. 7 gold. Nothing. So we take the ones next to it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of them. Okay. I think we did quite well. We've got a large treasure chest and a small treasure chest. And we got a large fish. Requires a net to catch. We've got a net, that's fine. So we get 2 raw meat as well with that. So I think we did okay. So let's put all the nothing cards back. Sort it out. So nothing cards, large fish, medium. We didn't get any mediums. Oh, we got 1 medium actually. Unidentified. Medium, nothing, another small treasure chest, another medium fish. So we get the chits out that we need. of these, I think. The bass is a medium one, so let's grab. Did we get one for medium? It's going to be in here, isn't it? Yeah, it's in there. Okay. So it should fit in. So these are quite large, some of these, like the conger eel is huge, humongous, 1 inch, and the bonnethead shark, is that what we got? Bonnethead shark, we did, that's a 1 inch square chip. That's quite funny. It's our satchel, we pop that in, that is going to take up a lot of space down there. I'm kind of hoping one of the small treasure chest will be locked, because then we can try the lock picking. I haven't done any lock picking. Bonnethead and the bass. The bass is a 2er. Still taking up quite a lot of space there. Oh, and we get so we get a choice to sell them for the gold, or keep them for the meat. So the bass is 1 raw meat or 7 gold. Do I want the meat or the gold? 7 gold. Let's have a little think about what I'll need to cook it at, I guess, to get at least 7 gold. I think. Put that there. Let's have a quick look at our skills. If we're cooking, definitely not doing the bonnethead shark for 2 raw meat. The idea of getting those, I would have to get 40 gold's worth from 2. Yeah, I would have to be 2 excellent meats. It's not going to happen. Or even 2 great meats would be 32. It's not worth it. So definitely the gold for that one. And then the bass is 1 raw meat at 7. That one's a bit more tricky, because if I make a fine meat, that's right in the middle, isn't it? A fine meat would be a 7 to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 in 22, 20% chance, 20% chance for it to do that. I don't think we need the raw meat, so I'm just going to go with the gold on both accounts. We need to take them though to the pub. I think we're just taking everything to the pub. They don't buy anything over there. Right, medium, large, small. Nothing cars, and put the river on deck. A river on top of the deck is what I meant to say. Then we got the other ones. So we've got a large treasure chest and a small treasure chest to see if they're locked. I want the large one to be unlocked and I want the small one to be locked. That would be ideal. So treasure. We've got a lot of treasure. There's no art for it just yet. But we got millions of cards for the treasure. So, small treasure chest. We've got 4 cards. Large treasure chest. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. You do get better stuff if it's in the locked treasure chest. Right, let's do the small one first. We're just randomly going, I believe it's 50-50 chance of it being locked or unlocked. We want this one to be locked. Requires a lockpick. Okay, so that one is locked. Large treasure chest. We want this to be unlocked. We want this to be unlocked. We want the gold. We want the gold. Oh, it's locked as well. Is it locked? Yeah. They're both locked. Damn. Okay. Okay. Right. They're both locked. Okay. So what we need to do is we're going to have a go at lockpicking. So how do we find those cards? Here we are. So treasure cards. We got. So they're all treasure cards. Oh, there's the treasures and locked treasures. I wonder. I mean, I feel like unlocking is very difficult. Hidden treasure. So we've got treasure, locked treasure, and hidden treasure. And I think there's another one. And there's another one. Hidden treasure. Then there is exquisite treasure. and then hid. So we got normal treasure, locked treasure, exquisite treasure, and hidden treasure. So what we've got for lockpicking are a bunch of cards that have colours, 3 lots of colours in different orders, and we're trying to match those with the dice that we have. So we give them a shuffle for each treasure chest, and we use up a lockpick for each attempt. But because we're at level 3, we get 4 dice and 1 re-roll. I'll double check that. So let's pick one of these, that one for one of them, and then that one for another. Okay, so let's have them like that. I'm going to double check quickly the lock picking level. Did I say 3? Level 3, 4 dice and a re-roll. 4 dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a re-roll. Let's go. We've got 5 attempts. We're going to go with the large treasure chest. We're going to go with the large treasure chest. Right, here are lock picks. We wisely put them at the top. Yes. Right. First go, we want purple, blue, green. Purple, blue, green. Okay, we get 1 re-roll. We've got a purple. Let's do a 1 re-roll. We want a blue and a green. No. It's 1 lockpick down. Next lockpick. We're going to give it another go. Purple, blue, green. We've got a blue. Another re-roll. All yellow. Unbelievable. How are they all yellow? It's ridiculous. Right, that's how the lockpick used up. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Purple. Green. We just need a blue. Just need a blue. Are we re-rolling? Yeah, we can't re-roll. We can't re-roll the ones we've kept, can we? So we just need a blue. Ah, 2 purples. Unbelievable. And we got it in the second one. Unbelievable. I don't believe that. 2 re-rolls and we would have had it. Let's try it again. Purple. Oh, we've got purple on that again. We just want a blue. Just want a blue. 2. So frustrating. Come on now. Come on now. Purple, green. We just need. Why won't we get a blue? So we do. I'm going to do them 1 at a time. I'm going to do them 1 at a time. Purple. Blue. Yes. Purple, blue, green. On the last lockpick. Amazing. Going to take that. There we go. So we did get it. We obviously didn't do the small treasure chest. There's no point really in trying a small treasure chest. We managed to do that one. Fantastic. Right. Let's put that there. Oh no, we're using the locked treasure chest. We haven't used this yet. So put those to the side. So we've got a locked treasure chest. We've unlocked it with our skills. With our skills, what do we get for a large treasure chest? Let's put the fishing deck back. So large treasure chest is that one. Put this one away. We get 4 locked treasures plus 2 hidden treasures. Right, here are locked treasures. Let's give these a little. Let's give these a little mix up. We haven't used these yet. I don't know how shuffled they are. Going to assume not particularly well shuffled, but that's fine. How many do we get? 4. 4. Okay, we've got 4 chances to get something good. Should be better stuff in the locked one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wolf leather gloves. Ooh, okay. 2 bronze ingots worth 20 gold. No, 10 gold each, I'm going to assume that is. So we can figure out how much everything's worth. I'm guessing those bronze ingots are 10 gold each. Where are the ingots? 10 gold each, yeah, so it's 20 gold for both of them. So we've got purple garnet, blue sapphire, and wolf leather gloves. Might be worth keeping the wolf leather gloves, but I don't know how we're going to be upgrading. We're not going to be able to upgrade those. Remember, we get 2 hidden treasures as well. Oops, I forgot about that. That's good. I'm happy with that. Bronze ingot, garnets, and sapphires are small, and the gloves will be small, so they'll fit. We've got 9 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. We've got 2, 7 things in here. Hidden treasures. Hidden treasure. Hidden treasure 1. Hidden treasure 2. 5 gold. That goes automatically straight in. And then 7. An orange sapphire. Not so great. 5 gold. Okay. 5 gold. We will add that. We have got 10 gold. Oh, exciting end to the stream. Unbelievable. Right, hidden treasure. So we get this. So I've got to find all these things in our chips. So we've got bronze ingots. Bronze ingot. The orange sapphire I think will be in here as well. Orange sapphire. Yes, 1 orange sapphire. We'll have to sell this to the blacksmith. Wait, yeah. Who buys these gems? I think it's the blacksmith. Although it doesn't really make sense because there's a quest where he needs us to get him one. Anyway, let's figure this out. Blue sapphire and a purple garnet. Purple garnet. Nice. So we'll keep these bags because we're going to need to put them back again reasonably quickly. Bronze ingots. The ingots. 2 bronze ingots. Amazing. Haven't seen ingots in a while. So we're not doing a plate build. 2 bronze ingots. Wolf leather gloves. It's going to be in a different section. Today, how much are the wolf leather? Oh, they're worth 8, it says on there. Wolf leather gloves. Put those in our satchel. Gloves. What leather? Ah, right there. Amazing. That was very unlikely to happen. We'll take the wolf leather gloves. Thank you very much, sir. We should put those. We'll take these away. Let's put them in randomly back in the hidden treasure. Randomly back in our lost treasure. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. The first time we've unlocked anything, and it felt rewarding to get some good treasure because it took a bit of effort to do that. So there's a treasure. There's a locked treasure. Locked treasure. Exquisite and hidden. The exquisite treasure you can only get from caverns, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, that feels good. Right, so these can go back. Oh, they need to go back as well. And let's put all our loot into our satchel. Purple garnet, orange sapphire, blue sapphire, 2 bronze ingots, and wolf leather gloves. So we've got 3 spots left. We've got our shark Bonnet head sharks are smaller than normal sharks, by the way, that's why it's there. And a bass. We're going to get those for the gold too. So we're going to pack away. We're going to pack away. Oh, we didn't move down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We didn't even move down. Unbelievable. Right, let's put these back. Slash away. So 191192, 213. Well, that was good. That was exciting. I enjoyed the lot picking. It feels rewarding. 162, 191. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good. Felt good. So 5 goes. 139. 5 goes. You know, we were quite lucky, I think, even because we kept rolling the same thing twice. So 39. So I'm pretty happy we managed to get it on the 5th last lot pick. Probably better to get 10 lot picks to maybe guarantee that, but we're definitely going to upgrade our lot picking all the way up to 5, I think. So we're down to 4 quests left. We've done 10 steps. We're there. And we're ready to pack away. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.